If you have heard this teaching today, I prophesy angels will move on your behalf. In the name of Jesus Christ. Now let me tell you something. When you speak God's word, the angel carries it out. The manifestation is in God's timing, not in your own timing. God does not do magic. Magic has fear, but the just shall live by faith. For God has not given us a spirit of fear, but of love, of power, and of a sound mind. So the manifestation is in God's time. Your miracle halfway because of your impatience. But when you know you are in the truth, there is an establishment of hope in your heart. You know that things are going to change. I have preached with debt on my head. I've preached with years of rent. And then, while I was handling that issue, I was telling you I was still owing rent. But I grew. Because the Lord, anytime the Lord shows up, He tells me about my assignments. Stay focused. He did not talk about my present situation. The thing is, when I'm going through and God talks to me, He doesn't talk about what I'm going through. He talks about the future. When I put my eyes there, what I'm going through will pass. Jesus despised the shame, and it was a joy that was set before Him. He focused on. When you're focusing on what you're going through, you will remain there, because what you behold, you become. As we continue to behold the glory of the Lord. A time came, I was paying the rent I was paying the rent like this. The landlord became my best friend. When he calls me with respect. But in the same compound I was owing in the past, you will never remain where you are. Just believe in God. God will change your story. And today, somebody you are about to encounter a change of level. I say you're about to encounter a change of level. As a pastor, when I started this ministry, I eat once a day. And that's what I eat is just managed. Once a day. I have many people with me. You were there when we were so gathered together. God punished the devil. I wear my clothes, preach, and people will get miracle. I was not looking sorrowful. I knew I can't be poor. The Bible said, though thy beginning be little, but your hand should greatly increase. Whatever you're going through, I've gone through double. But I've passed through. But I announce to somebody, today, I prophesy upon you. God will change your situation. God will change your situation. I prophesy this week you will see angelic activity in your life. If your amen is loudest, let there be a miracle. Somebody this week, they will send you money in millions. Somebody this week, that money they promise you, I command them to double it and send it to you. You will meet strange people on the way. They will give to you. Money will be transferred to your bank account. There is nothing anybody can tell me about miracle in a negative that I will believe, because I am miracle personified. My father died 2001. I was in school. After the burial, what was left was the money they gave to me. And after that money, it is finished. And there is nowhere to get money. You don't have uncles that want to collect your change. That's the type of uncle we had. I went to school. I paid my tithe. I gave. I was giving as though my father was alive. I have plenty money. Can I tell you something? I took the last money. I went to school. When I came back, I opened my bag and saw another wrap of money inside the bag. See, nobody can tell me about miracle in the negative, I'll believe. While in school, 2003, the books I've been reading, I was out of cash. I came to open the book to read, and I saw some new notes inside. Call it familiar spirit. Familiar spirit cannot even do this one. I believe in miracle. Hey, I believe in miracle because I believe in God. I prophesy Miracle will come your way today. I've seen encounters. When people preach and they say, I want to sing this song to God, don't listen to the voice, listen to the word. I hate it because in 2003 I had a trance. I was physically in my body. Once I lay my head on the pillow, I heard angels sing. Man, it was that day I changed my mind. Don't sing nyama nyama for God. God is a God of excellence. I have never heard a voice like that. Jesus Christ. You don't understand. Do you even know that angels, they were teaching me on how to alip? Angels were teaching me. I'm not talking about demons. Because anything skillful and stylish, they say is of the devil. Anything quackish is spiritual. I saw angels. I got up from my bed. I came out. There was no light in that school. I went back, put my head. I heard them again. I got up. I didn't see anybody. They kept quiet. So I said, let me enjoy this thing and lay like this. Kaya bata. I heard voices. I heard scintillating voices. Kumayara. I heard sound. I heard music. Emoji. Kaya tuza. From that day, I hated listen to the voice and not listen to the song and not the voice. Brother, it was the voice that God gave them. They were using to be. Their voices was revealing the beauty of Jesus. Going off key is not for God. It's in that same school. While others were sleeping after midnight studies, we go to classes every night. I don't understand the school you guys go to this. Then we read until our vein like this. I was praying on that tennis court in the night. That same places, that same place. Some people will go in the night, scorpion will sting them. That was the way I went to pray. There was a time I was praying. The power of God came upon me. I was suspended in the air. I can't explain to anybody. I became invincible under the prayer. Another night I was praying. Oh my goodness. I heard the voice of the the leg of the Son of Man walking on a floor. I was hearing game. Only you in the night. What will you do? I said, Chineke, what's happening here? I have game. It came to my back and stood, and me, I could not. Who are you to turn? I froze. The next thing, I saw oil on my head. Lift up your hand. Today, may that power come upon somebody. In 2005, I was alone in a room and Jesus appeared. Jesus showed up and the whole house was shaking. I was able to see outside, even I was inside the room. The walls were shaking. I thought the building was going to collapse upon me. And I begged him, I said, please. Now, the discussion that day was the discussion about my calling. What Jesus came was for my calling. 2005. Going to you the full-time ministry I've called you. The whole house as though it was going to collapse. Sir, I was inside the room. I was seeing outside. The walls were no longer barriers. You are playing with Jesus. If you see Jesus, you'll pass out. Do you know I begged him not to appear? Some people say they want to see Jesus. What I saw, I begged him not to show up, not to appear to me. I have heard. Then, the next day, I took off to go and do what he tells me to do. Against my family's wish. What I was doing, they felt I don't know what I was doing, but I know I saw. It's the same person I've been been seeing from when I was a child. I remember I was asleep then. As little. Let me just tell you this. I slept by my mother's side. And I'm seeing somebody watching me like this. Beautiful being. This is a story I never told anybody. Every night I see this person. In 2013, that Christmas period, I was lying down and I saw a wind enter my room. The wind became an image. A person, hold on. The person was a wind, and the wind was beautiful. I was lying like this, looking at the wind. It came out through my door was closed, but it just showed up out of the door. I saw the wind, then now turned to a person. Beautiful. I won't say handsome, beautiful. And I was frozen to the bed. The next thing I saw, the presence pressed me. You know, it's not every pressing that is demonic press. And just rushed me and entered me. Then 2015, I was awake. I slept around 5 and I heard his voice clearly. And he said to me, you are connected to the ocean of grace. He said, you can never run dry. What he showed me, I can't explain it. He said, you can never. I saw the ocean and I saw the connection. I woke up. The voice was very loud and clear. I began to see manifestation in the ministry. And people said it was familiar spirit. It was the Lord that appeared to me. The same God will appear to somebody now. You can't give what you don't have. Mondo sateke prekapa. Pilutatatas. In 2012-13, I was lying in front of the bed. I was meditating for Sunday service. And I saw the face of Jesus. And I saw a write-up. The write-up was not in English. It was stroke like this. Not this your constructed writing. And all I saw, I understood it. And what he told me is about soul winning, evangelism. I saw Jesus, the mood I saw him. That face, till today I can't forget it. I sat like this, lay in my bed. I wasn't sleeping. And Jesus walked past and smiled at me and walked into the cloud. Looking, oh goodness, looking very beautiful, looking magnificent. And I will not tell you what it was with. It's personal to me. I saw him with something. He just smiled at me. In my room. But how could your room, how could it suddenly become a spiritual realm? So Jesus walked, enter a cloud. Jesus is the center of this ministry. So whenever I say give Jesus praise, I know what I'm talking. He's a real person to me. Right now, the angels of God will move. Lift up your hands. There's going to be encounters